It's Sunday, and I got up at 4:30. I left the house at 5:15. I just got back at 8:50. Why? Because I did not do weight distribution.
What's weight distribution?
Miss Granny, let me explain to you what weight distribution is. It's when you eat too much food and you don't wait for that food to distribute itself throughout your body. That's what weight distribution is.
No, it ain't.
You're right, it ain't. When you got a trailer and you got weight on it, you can't put everything forward on the front part of the axle. It don't work like that. You have to distribute the weight evenly. Oh God, it's been so long. It's been such a long time since I found me. Tell me, how long has it been? And you know what? I'm so proud. I'm so glad to see me because I really love me because I am my only friend. Me for me and me for me. Listen, baby. Oh, that's New Birth. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me see if I can explain it in a better light. I filled up three 250-gallon containers. Now that's a total of 700 gallons times eight. Got to multiply it by eight because there's a pound per gallon. And we don't do metrics here in America. A pound per gallon. So 7 times 8 is 560 pounds. And once you get started, you never get down. So I could not undo what I did without releasing all 250 gallons of one of the containers. Just to move one container, I'd have to release at least half of it. I can only lift 300 pounds myself. Okay, so, and that's not sustained because I's got this muscular dystrophy stuff going. So 300 pounds, 315 pounds was my max. All right. So I ain't doing no 700, and that just ain't gonna happen. All right. Those things were heavy, and then they got water in it too, and it's slushing around. Oh wait, you should know. I used to drive tankers, so I know what water can do and how much weight and all of that stuff. So it's been a long time since I've driven tractor trailers, since I've had to distribute. I didn't have to distribute no weight on any of my axles, but I know I have to distribute the weight on the axles. Lord have mercy, y'all. Let me explain something because y'all just don't understand it. I know y'all don't understand because half the people wouldn't understand this. Once I filled all of them up, oh no, we were almost touching the ground with the back of the truck. So I had to call for help. Help! Help! Yeah, I had to call for help. And I called the lifeline, and the lifeline actually woke up. He doesn't normally wake up until 9 o'clock on Sundays. He actually woke up at 7:15. I was on my way home at 7:15. But I had to call him and say, "Hey, I need your help." I paid him $50 to come and help me. Less than an hour of work, so he made $50 for that 30 minutes that he had to help me. Then he followed me back to my place, gave him his money. All right, get on out of here. Okay, so just wanted to let y'all know about the road trip. Now, look, I just put the video I did earlier today on YouTube talking about the Civil Rights Act of 1866 because many of y'all just don't understand it. I told you it ain't nothing to play with. So, the Civil Rights Act of 1866, ladies and gentlemen, if you only understood, his name was Senator Trumbull. Trumbull! And Senator Trumbull is the one who introduced the Civil Rights Act of 1866. And he made it so because there were too many judges, state and federal, that were violating individuals' rights based upon their personal prejudices. So he made it so that they didn't have any protection. So he did that specifically for police officers, administrators, and judges so that they would have no protection. That's why there is no such thing as qualified immunity like the Supreme Court had tried to suggest because they codified it. Don't go by the code. The code is not the law. Go by the statute at large and go by the original congressional record. Have ChatGPT pull up that part of the congressional record, and y'all get that hammer, and y'all, I hammer in the morning, I hammer in the sunshine, I hammer in the rain, I hammer in winter. I know those are not the words, but I like hammering, so I just be hammering that song away. Anyway, y'all get the hammer and y'all start hammering these fools. Okay? Now, some of y'all, even when y'all try to file it, the court's going to block you. So you do a writ of mandamus and you only bring up the issue that you were raising and bringing forth, and you show how the law protects that issue and how no, they don't get to ignore you, and how this is your right, and a trial by jury is your right because the Civil Rights Act of 1866 is both criminal and civil, and it allows you to file a Civil Rights Act complaint with the Attorney General's office. But y'all didn't know that. Y'all did not know that. Y'all better do y'all research. Whew, Civil Rights Act complaint with the Attorney General's office is a criminal complaint. Mm-hmm. Sure enough, Shogun. So that's all you got to do. All right, look, I got to go because I got messages coming in talking about this wool stuff going on. So y'all take care of yourselves because I'm about to do a Telegram conversation. Got to go. I hit the wrong button.